Hey everybody, this is Jody Underhill with Talent on Tap. One of the things we get asked a lot is we've tried social media. What makes what you do so different? Well, the thing is that we don't just use social media. We want to make sure that we're getting the job ad and getting the opportunity in front of 100% of the available workforce or as close to 100% as you can get. So a lot of people focus specifically only on the job boards. And that's great. There's people that are looking for a job, but it's really only about 30% of the available workforce are actively looking. That means 70% of people are not actively looking for a job. So we have to put an opportunity in front of them whenever they're just going about their day-to-day activities. And what is the one thing that most people are doing on day-to-day activities? And that is scrolling through social media. So what makes what we do different? Most people, when they run an ad, it's basically just we're hiring with some basic information. Now, it almost looks like if you were a home service company, it's like you would never run an ad that says, hey, if you have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house with air conditioning or plumbing needs or electrical needs, and you pay your bills on time and have a great credit score, we'll come to your house and possibly do work on your house for you. But that's how most businesses are running their ads. They're talking all about the requirements that the person needs to have, but not about why they should come work for the company. So the reason what we do is different is we highlight the things about the company. We want to know about the culture, the core values. We want to position it not as a job, but position it as a career. And one of the clients we work with had run ads, they just weren't getting anything, and they were positioning what they were doing all wrong because they had an ad running for a service technician and it had somebody standing in a new construction site. Well, service technicians do not want to go and do new construction. They're not installers or service technicians. Or something as simple as having that their HVAC works 24 hours a day and so do we. That tells the possible candidate that they're going to have to do a lot of on-call and be available all the time, but they don't have on-call at the company. They really don't work much outside the normal hours. They just thought it was cute saying that HVAC works 24 hours. The other thing is people that run ads on social media or companies that run ads on social media, it's what are you asking them to do? So a lot of times they'll run an ad and it'll be a messenger ad where the person has to respond on Messenger. Well, the thing with that is you got to be very quick with that because nothing happens until you physically go and respond to them. And you only have about, I think, 2 weeks in order to respond to them, and then it's gone forever. So what you want to do is with employment ads, you really can only ask for first name, last name, email, and phone number. So you want to take them off of social media and bring them into some type of program and process that's going to communicate with them instantly. So what we do is as soon as they fill out the first form, we send them to a careers page, which is all laid out very nicely with colors and branding. It usually has a video on there telling them why to come work for the company, but we're not just leaving it at that. A lot of companies stop there. What you have to do is immediately communicate with them, send them a text message and an email with a picture of the ad, and then a call to action to go fill out the application. And don't just stop there. You want to send them something every day for about 7 days, encouraging them to go fill out the application, sharing different aspects about the job as you go. Like one can be about the pay, one can be about the benefits, one can be about no on-call. Then once they do that, how are you going to qualify them? You got to take them through a qualifying process. We'll talk about that in another video. But the reason that what we do works with social media, first of all, employment ads on social media are very hard to do. You can only target by geography. And by doing that, you also have to make it so they're going to stop scrolling, take a look at it. They're scrolling through looking at the latest brisket knife. They're looking at all of these different things. You have to get them to stop and take a look at it because no one is going on Facebook, Instagram, social media in general, looking for a job. They're going on there to kind of see what's going on with their neighbor's kid's soccer game or that kind of thing. And then boom, here's an ad for an opportunity at your company. It really has to get their attention so they stop scrolling, look at it, click on it, enter their information, and then take the next step. So all of those things have to come together in exactly the right way. So really what you're doing is positioning a message in front of them to get them to opt in. And that's what a lot of companies miss. They think that person should just jump through the hoop because they're offering a job. And it's really an employee's market today. So you have to do a great job of showing them why coming to work for you will be a career and not just a job. So again, social media works. It only always works. It works every time. It's just a matter of how you put it together and what you're asking them to do, to whether or not you're going to get the results from it. This is Jody Underhill with Talent on Tap. Good luck with your recruiting.